Ladies and gentlemen, slines and dons, my hip hop crimies and crimettes, welcome back to the couch. If you know, you know. If you don't, hit the button below, man. So we piggybacking off of DJ Vlad's interview that he had. That he had with Math Hoffa, man. And the last time not last time, but in the last segment that they had before he broke it all up, he had stated that Eminem outshined LL Cool J on Murdergram 2, which I disagree with, and I think Math Hoffa also disagreed with as well. But I think now, too, they also had a conversation, which he kind of alluded to in the end of the last one that I did, which was how you can defeat. It's funny how this is a conversation now, how like ways you can defeat Eminem on a feature. And, you know, he has a valid point. He stated saying that you can't go on an Eminem track trying to do Eminem like shit, which means like you can't be on the rappity rap stuff, you can't be super fast, you can't just try to match Eminem in that regard. And many rappers try to flow like M. And he pointed out too, which I didn't peep, how Jay-Z was rapping like Eminem on Renegade, which if you go back, you're like, damn. And when he said certain rhyme patterns, I was like, oh shit, like he definitely did. And I did my first reaction video and I didn't think that at all. I just liked how both of them kind of rapped off each other. But yeah, no, when he put it the way he did and I went back to listen, I was like, oh yeah, it kind of did. And like a lot of rappers make that mistake. And before we get into it, man, I know Busta Rhymes had openly said when they did Calm Down that they had to just go back and forth type of things. And I think the only people, I pretty much said this on another video I've done too, is like the only people that can be in that same pocket with M and stay right there, in all honesty, I think is only Busta. And then you can throw Twister in there, but I think as far as lyrical ability, I don't know if Twister can keep up in that regard. But as far as that double time and that fast spitting, yeah, Twister's right there. And then Busta Rhymes, he's kind of the best of both worlds because he can kind of get in that same pocket too and still have the fast tongue. So I'm going to have to stick with, he's the only one that's going to be able to do that. But with that being said, man, don't forget to like the video. I know I ranted on a little bit longer than y'all probably wanted, dog. But if y'all haven't been keeping up, this is kind of a part of the channel. That's what I do. I'm sorry. But we hopping right into Math Hoffa on how rappers can outshine Eminem on the track.
I mean, Busta Rhymes sounded good with Eminem.
Yes, because Busta Rhymes does that.
I gotta get it. I gotta go there. I gotta get it. Yeah. I mean, just go do that fast shit. We love it. We love it. Do that fast shit. But do not, like, I'm not gonna jump on the track with Busta Rhymes. Let me see if I could rhyme faster than him. What? This nigga's been doing this shit for 50 years. Right. Like, for what? For what?
Yeah, no, listen. I mean, I think what we're saying is kind of the same thing. You know, I think...
No, you said he sounded rusty.
Wildin'.
Well,
he didn't sound rusty
he
at
did
all.
not sound rusty.
Okay, so I'm saying he sounds rusty. You're saying he was trying to do a style he couldn't really pull off.
Fine.
I'm not saying that.
You are
either.
saying that.
Because if you remove Eminem and you put another rapper there, L is smoking.
L was smashed.
L is showing.
I still do
I still got it. You think Black Thought the only one that still be sitting around freestyling and writing it? You thought he was the only one? No, I still got it too. It did not sound. I disagree with you on the rusty part.
Okay,
but I will agree that you don't do Eminem on a feature with Eminem. You don't do that.
So you would agree that Eminem got Cool J on that song?
He gets everyone on the song.
He doesn't get everyone. I think him and Busta Rhymes were neck and neck.
Oh, I'm pausing at a great time. So I do agree with Vlad that he doesn't get everyone. I have not really listened to Calm Down in its entirety to really say who got the best of who, because there was just so much freaking rapping on that where like it's just too much. It was too much when I first heard it. I just wasn't ready for it because that was the time I'm just like, I'm not trying to hear all of that right now. So when I do that reaction, that will be my first initial reaction. I'm trying to like hear what they're actually trying to say and see the lyrics in front of me. But to his point, I will say that Eminem has gotten caught on a few tracks, and I can name a few right here, right now. Now Calm Down. I don't think they were neck and neck in that because I just feel like Eminem just went berserk on that for this reason here. Because Busta did get Eminem on I'll Hurt You. And if you haven't seen that reaction video, go check that out, man. I got that in the Battle of the Verses playlist somewhere down there in the page, dog. I got that. And I will say, and this goes back to why Eminem had to get his lick back on That's All She Wrote, because he didn't get smoked But I'm also gonna do that one too on Touchdown that he had with T.I. I want to say that was on his King album, or nope. I want to say that might have been T.I. versus Tip album. This is in like 06, 07, and this is also around the time where M was, I believe, heavy into the drugs, and he was kind of losing that ability to like keep up on the tracks, or not even keep up on the tracks, but dudes were somehow like being right there, if not having better verses than him on tracks, and I stand on that to this day. It's those two, and for as far as Murdergram goes, I'm not gonna speak on it because that's my 1A and 1B. That's all I'm gonna say with that one.
No,
I love Busta. Busta can't do the tempo, but the bar structure, nah. You slow that down.
It's all about the reading things. It's all about the reading.
And you read it. You're gonna be like, oh,
yes,
that was a punch. Yep. Oh, that was an ill flip. Oh,
that's why I haven't gotten to it yet.
Like M is doing that and fast
he's also
shit,
hitting
but he's also
putting
in punch lines and shit nah, bro, nah. I don't think so.
I will say it's crazy that I went from being like, yo, I don't know if this dude really respects or knows what he's talking about when it came to M, to now I'm like, okay, he just saying literally like the riding around the hood shit. And like, I get it. Like, you're not going to ride around to Eminem in the hood to just ride around, even though I be riding around to M. But I'm also, I guess I'm just not a hood nigga, which, no, there's no guess. I'm not a hood nigga. So it is what it is. But I hear that, though. I hear that.
Closest to getting M?
Closest to getting M? That's a great question. Nobody, dog. Just, there's been those two times I feel like.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
I think there's just been
I'm
twice.
Stuck.
Touchdown with T.I. and I'll Hurt You, Busta Rhymes. That's it.
Damn, who?
That's
who
it.
Would that
and
be?
those weren't even really washes. Cause nobody smokes Eminem on a feature, dog. Like in the totality of it, nobody smoking M on a feature. I stand on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see what you got, Vlad.
I don't know. Maybe Royce.
Okay.
Maybe Royce. I mean,
okay.
When you look
I'll
at
say Crooked
like,
too, though.
Royce
Crooked actually. Crooked B. That's pretty Crooked Eye.
I think Drake held his own on the song with Eminem forever.
What he say?
It was very different rhyme styles, but Drake was not trying.
I just didn't.
I think Drake held his own on the song with Eminem forever. It was very different rhyme styles, but Drake was not trying to do Eminem.
Last name ever, first name greatest. Like a sprained ankle, boy, ain't nothing to play with. Come and find me, Nemo. I'm not comparing anything that had Disney or Pixar. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with no Pixar Disney bars is coming close to being like, yeah, Drake was. So Wayne didn't have a good verse. Say Wayne. Don't throw Finding Nemo Drake in there, dog. I'm sorry. Like, that was like Nick at Night Drake for real. No beard. You know what I'm saying? Still was trying to figure out if, like, you know, he could say, you know, nigga and shit. It was still that Drake. That was no, Vlad, you're bugging.
Zach. Drake did Drake, and he did a great Drake. And Eminem did a great Eminem. For example,
does Kendrick have a record with Eminem?
Forever.
See, I was trying to look this up. Industry Baby.
And
Kendrick.
Love Game. Yeah.
I don't like Love Game.
I have to go check them out.
Yeah.
Not familiar.
I don't like Love Game.
Yeah, I mean, like,
it was a goofy song.
Who said this? I think it was Talib Kweli. And he may have been talking about the Eminem song with, like, Conway.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that feature.
Where, like, Conway comes in with, like, his street gutter shit, and Eminem comes in with his multi-syllabic, like, you know, it just doesn't sound.
In that regard, I think I heard that record.
Yeah.
Conway might be on that list also.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
He's not going to play that game.
He's not going to play that game. Right. And I think a lot of times Eminem
I'm going to have to hear that one
doesn't like read the assignment. He just comes in and raps. He just comes in and does Eminem and doesn't really pay attention to what the song is supposed to do. And, you know,
I do agree with Vlad on that, where sometimes, like, in recent time, I won't say that more back in the day, but in recent time, like, the best example I can use for that is the song that he was on with, like, Mary, Fat Joe. I feel like there was somebody else on that, but his rhymes be out of place with, like, the song sometimes. So it's like, to Vlad's point, he don't be reading the assignment. That's the only thing I will agree with, because sometimes I'd be like, dog, like why you gotta do this on this track? Like, can you just do something different? Can you not do that on this feature? This is not the feature for that. So I do agree with that, and that also does fall into the line of like, sometimes you're like, Eminem can't play in the club because he doesn't not know how to not do that. I feel like he doesn't know how to just be like, all right, I'm gonna make this super simple or whatever. Because even when he tries to, you get brain dead, eye drops, pain med, cyclops. Like, you get shit like that, which I love. Not alike. I'm just saying, M really be on some wild shit when it comes to certain features. Like, bro, you know you didn't have to rap that on this feature, bro. You know you didn't have to do that, but you did it anyway. And we're still, and me as the M fan, I'm still gonna love it. But you fuck the song up sometimes when you do that. Like, how you going on this soulful song with Mary J and Fat Joe, and you come in talking about Nick Cannon? That's really what I remember from it. So that's kind of another one where he has out of place bars. I think it's not that he gets smoked or whatever. I think he just comes in and doesn't read the assignment. That's the best way to put it.
Crazy multi-syllabic, triple entendre, which doesn't work for every song. If you're like with a Conway, you kind of, there's a certain vibe to Griselda that you should probably
But if that's
focus
not
on.
his vibe, why?
Well, then maybe it's not the right song. And if you notice, that song didn't really
I heard it, and then I just kind of put it away.
huge numbers like that. I'm sure it was one of Conway's biggest
don't
songs,
remember
but
it.
in terms of the Eminem catalog, you won't see that in his top
remember it
10
at all.
or whatever
Right.
else.
I just know what happened.
So I'm saying, and this is what Talib was saying, is that Eminem sometimes will just do Eminem regardless
That's a
of
fact.
what the song is
That's
kind
a
of
fact. He'll just do
structured
shady
around.
shit. Yeah,
He'll just do
Yep.
Eminem
Yep.
every time.
I agree with that.
And that doesn't work every time, which I think in general, Eminem albums do well because it's just all Eminem.
Right.
Doing his own thing, his own beats, his own structure,
real.
his own concepts.
No, there's certain people that I think blend well with him.
Like who? Besides Royce.
Jay,
Royce.
L.
You know, what's funny is I really like the joint he did with
Oh yeah,
Young
word.
M.A.
Facts. And Joyner
Young
Lucas.
M.A.
Yeah, oh
But
yeah.
you're saying that's fashion.
Well, she
she blacked out on that. She might be on that list too,
one's
son.
good.
She might be on that.
But Young M.A.
Yeah.
did Young M.A. She didn't come in and do
Exactly.
an Eminem.
This is what I'm saying. You can't play the game with.
Yeah, in fact, I think around the time I actually said that Young M.A. got M on that song.
Yeah.
He didn't come as a Eminem doesn't come 100% every
real.
time.
Right.
Sometimes like, this is just too much.
No, I think that when you're into your vibe and your vibe is comfortable, like Young M.A., she can get a lot of people because her shit is just comfortable.
Yeah.
It's like it's easy to say. You catching a good word, like good wordplay here and there,
Yeah.
and it's just a comfortable feeling as opposed to a rhyme that you have to go look up so that you can say the
Facts.
words with them.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
back to my original point, LL Cool J sounded uncomfortable
so
on that
crazy to
song
me.
with Eminem.
No, Vlad.
Would you agree with me
No.
on that? He sounded uncomfortable. He
No.
wasn't in his comfort zone. I could call it rusty, you
don't
could call it
call it
something
anything.
else, but at the end of the day, he didn't sound like the LL that
But
we
you're
all
not supposed
loved.
to get on a track with Eminem.
I mean, it was
On that
it was a
song.
different flow.
Yeah, now, will LL Cool J turn down an Eminem feature? Of course he wouldn't.
No, but
Who would? But
let's keep it real. If L would have got M
Right.
on a love song,
yeah, he could have killed
Smashed
him.
him.
He could have killed him.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's no love songs that Eminem is really known for.
Lie, that's it.
There's
Not
one song that I
tradi-
wish, Guns Blazing, I wish they would have just put that out as like a single and did a video. Guns Blazing is one of my favorite joints.
Who's on that?
It's Dre and M.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And
I
it
gotta
sounds
listen.
like Dre's talking about
I
his
forgot about that
divorce.
song.
Huh.
And M is talking about someone named Michelle, I don't know. But
Isn't that off
and the
Revival?
song is like, every time I broke up with
Why do I
somebody,
feel like that's off Revival, though?
that's my go-to song when I'm working out. When
You had a
I'm,
good song with
you know what I
Mozzie, too,
mean? That's my shit. That's my shit. That and on Last Meal, Losing Control.
I got
Feel
listen.
like I'm losing that, and I don't need. Listen, this is the pack. This is the, if you break up, you heartbroken, whatever. These are the three songs that you need: Guns Blazing, Don't play Song Cry. Song Cry might get you back together or whatever. You know what I mean? Guns Blazing, Snoop Dogg, Losing Control from the Last Meal album, and Snoop and I forget the other guys. Snoop and Devin, I Don't Need No Bitch. You play those 3 songs every day, and within 4 or 5 days, you'll be over it. I don't care if you was married for 19 years. You'll be fine. You will be fine, my man. You'll be straight.
They were spot on with like the only people or only person. He didn't mention Twista, which I was surprised, but I also, like I said, it goes back to like Twista's lyrics probably won't be able to match what Busta's lyrics can do. But then, as Math said, the way like Eminem's word patterns and the way he'll still throw the punchlines in there, he'll still throw a metaphor in there, and he'll have words that shouldn't even rhyme together still rhyme, and you're like, that shit's crazy. And you have to sit there and like literally look at it in front of you. Like Busta can still deliver that way to his point, but I don't need the lyrics in front of me like that. I feel like with M, I always need to see what he just said. Like I always gotta be like, nah, hold on. Like if y'all ever see me watching these videos, cause I do it from a certain spot and on the computer where it's all big, I gotta be like, what did he just say? Like what? Cause sometimes I hear it, but you know how we all are when we hear things. We might hear something completely different than what's actually being written. But what's also funny with that though is that people hear things different too. Cause sometimes these lyrics be so wrong that you just gotta hope. You gotta just depend on your ears too and your listening skills and then comprehension ability. But nah, man, neither one of those dudes is wrong. No, Vlad's wrong as far as LL sounded rusty, but he's also not wrong for saying that Eminem isn't 100% every single time, and Eminem doesn't always read the assignment. I will 1000% agree with Vlad on that. And if he would have threw M on a love song, I wouldn't say he would have got washed, but today's M, now if he would have put like Love Me M, Love Me More, not Love Me More, but somebody in the comments let me know, man. It's off the 8 Mile soundtrack. And then there's another one that's off Spend Some Time off of Encore. So I'm flipping it. So what I just named first was off of the 8 Mile soundtrack. And the next one, Spend Some Time with Me or Spend Some Time, is off of Encore, where he can still rap on that type of beat. Don't sleep. It's just that you don't hear it often. So I wouldn't even necessarily go to say that you give LL and Eminem on a love song that L's washing him. Yeah. L's gonna give you that smooth, like, you know, I'm gonna put the whipped cream across your legs and lick the cherry off the top and all that. He gonna give you that where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna sing that to my lady too. M's just gonna give you like something a little different. It might be like, it might be on some crazy shit, but it's gonna sound good. That's to my point. But let me know in the comments below, dog. Don't forget to like the video. Do y'all think Eminem has watched everybody on a feature? If y'all do, y'all are super fans, and I respect it, but I'm not riding with that. But I would love to have this conversation. I have 2 songs personally where I think people have gotten the better of Eminem, and I named them already. Touchdown and I'll Hurt You. As far as features go, like in recent time when it's been like multiple artists, I feel like when it's been features where it's like, Conway was one where it's like that didn't fit. So like, what features do you think M has fit on, and what features do you think M has not fit on? Once again, I do feel like M has to be in his vibe, and you have to be on his vibe for the feature to work versus if he comes on to your vibe, because I do feel that Eminem comes in and just does the Eminem things, which I like Eminem, so I'm going to like the Eminem things, but I also will recognize that it doesn't fit sometimes. So with that being said, man, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Wow. I will be back with another one. I'm out of here. Peace.